Sup guys, it's Multiplier here. What we're doing is another in session with Multiplier video. Basically part of the new schedule I devised. So pretty much every Saturday I'm going to do an in session video. Just kind of recording one of my standard studio sessions, just kind of a standard thing. And I'm kind of talking over the top, kind of giving you insight into how I work. And yeah, a lot of people have been finding it interesting. So hopefully you do too. Got the old webcam action here as well, the old Logitech C930E. Going to be pretty much including it in all my videos now. Just means you get to see my lovely face, basically. But yeah, so I'm sure it's in some little rectangular box in the corner of the screen, so you can still see what I'm doing on live. So what we're going to do today, I was thinking we'd work on this Twerk beat that I started a while ago. Maybe about a month ago, and got a bit of a cool idea going, but it still needs a lot of work. So what we got is, for a start, this section is just duplicated twice, so consider it the same thing. We have a basic sort of drop section, but it still needs quite a lot of work. But let's play a bit of it to kind of get going. Pretty cool. First things that come to mind, there's two main things I need to work on. So we have this really cool kind of reverb thing, which when you kind of line it up with the thing it came from, sounds really cool. But it still needs a little bit of editing because it's just not quite right. So I'm going to edit that a little bit. And then what we also need to work on is this kick here. Basically, because it's been generated from, I think it's bassism. Yeah, bassism, like a kick generator. What's happening is each one of these kicks isn't quite the same. So what I'm probably going to do is bounce all this out to audio and then find... because there's a whole bunch of different notes, which is why I did it in bassism. So you see how I've got different notes there. Render it all out, and then for each note, just choose whichever kick looks like the best by looking at the waveforms, and then process it from there so it's a bit more consistent. So that's going to be the things to work on, and then depending on how long that takes, I might add in some more elements to the drop, but I don't know yet. So let's start off with this reverb thing. So let's just have a listen, really. Oh, no, I'm going to play the whole lot. Right, that bit's quite nice. But no, this one is too long, I think. So what's happening with the kicks? Is there a logical point? Maybe if we bring it forward a bit, should we try that? Let's see how that looks. I think that's nicer. Yeah, that's much better. Although it's amazing how that little change just kind of tied the whole thing together a lot better. Because what's happening is this is kind of cutting out right before the kick. And the start of the next one, so you've got this nice little, that kind of, it's almost like a stutter, like a gap, but it just kind of emphasizes it really, really nice. So what we're going to do is play some more. This one needs to come forward a touch as well. And this one needs to come forward. A little bit of a something. Nice. think that's nice. I think that kind of flows. The reason why we need to be so accurate at this is these kind of reverb tails really are providing the whole kind of rhythmic element to it. It's not just there for normal reverb reasons, so it just needs to be exactly right. Now, at the moment, it's a little bit, the whole kind of section, I mean, it sounds cool, but it's a little bit on the grid right now. So what I will do at some stage, probably, is somehow try and loosen it up a bit, maybe nudge things off the grid a little bit. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but just so it kind of sounds a little bit less on the grid, because when things are on the grid, there's a time and a place for it. It makes mixing easy. But if you want it to be really groovy and really dancey, you need things off the grid. So that's why I'm going to do that. Yeah, so what we're going to do next is have a look at the kick situation. Let's do some saving. Collect all and save. I should probably do a whole video on why collect all and save is a good idea. I might have already done it. But yeah, collect all and save basically pulls in any samples you have into the actual project file. So you won't ever get error messages. So yeah, let's have a look at these kicks. The kicks also need processing as well. Because there's not many elements in the track, I probably won't add much more kind of things into it elements-wise for the drop. So each element needs to be amazing. So this kind of wood drop sound I think is quite nice. Like, what I did, I think it was maybe last night, very quickly added in this disperser thing, which just gave it a really subtle, cool vibe. So I turn this off, this is what it did sound like. And then just doing a little subtle something to the mid to high frequency. So I turn it off and on, maybe you can hear it. It's really subtle, but it just gives it a little bit of something kind of extra. Oh, what happened there? Some weird little glitchy thing. But yeah, pretty cool, right? So are we going to render that out or not yet? We're going to leave it as MIDI for now, because possibly what I might do to give that more of a... Remember I said I wanted to take things off the grid a bit? I could add some sort of MIDI effect just to kind of take these MIDI notes a little bit off the grid. Yeah, it's cool. Let's just work these kicks. So. I've got to bear in mind, one of these kicks is at a lower velocity, so I must remember that I did that for a reason. So let's actually, are we gonna fix the kicks now, or? I don't know, I'm not quite sure what to do. I might, maybe. I might leave it for now, just because I'm not 100% settled on the way the notes are like laid out. So that would probably be something I do right at the end. But what I will do for now is add a little bit of distortion to it. Or compression or something. So just something to make it a bit more interesting, because it's really functional but not super interesting as a kick. So let's go for... I've got this lovely soul. It was left over from a podcast I recorded yesterday with Oberon. I'm going to do a video about that soon. Get excited. Yeah, soul's not too bad. It's like Corona, but cheaper. Right. Yeah, what we're doing, kicks. So how are we going to process this now? I'm going to go for Devastor straight away, just to see what happens. Browse through some of the presets. Devastor is really cool little plugin from, I think it's D16. Plugins, something like that. Yeah, really cool. I think I'm on their website as like an artist or something. Yeah, highly recommend D16. Make some amazing plugins. It's pretty gangster. Glitch. probably because I'm recording like 2 lots of video and audio through 2 different programs. And I'm running loads of plugins in Ableton. I need a better computer. My computer is already pretty pimping. I want to make sure the low end is still there. Nowhere near as heavy, is it? Why is it doing that? It's going completely mental. Oh, it's got the output volumes up. Especially what I'm doing now, just kind of trying to find something. So what I'm trying to do here is I should probably explain what I'm doing. So we're trying to make this kick more interesting. Right now it sounds like this. Super functional. It's just got that simple sine wave in there. So if you have a look in the spectrum analyzer, there's no harmonics. It's a simple sub sine, which is great. That's how it sounds heavy, and that's the cleanest, simplest, most effective way to do it. But if we can add some nice distortion in there, i.e. adding some harmonics to it, we can make it a bit more interesting. We can also make it, by adding some harmonics, which are basically kind of higher frequencies related to your main frequency, your fundamental frequency. That means we can hear it better through laptop speakers or speakers that aren't able to kind of reproduce this low sound. So, but the annoying thing is, a lot of the times you can do the most interesting distortion, but by doing that, you end up losing too much of that low end. So it's trying to balance making it interesting and putting more frequencies in there while still having that really focused, heavy, functional sub-frequency thing going on down there as well. So I'm going to try a few of these. If not, I've got a few more ideas, more plugins to try. So yeah, it's really important. If it takes 20 minutes to get right, it takes 20 minutes. The kick is so fundamental. Nah, not working. Right, let's try another distortion plugin from D16. Now, this one rarely works with my style of music, but we're going to try it. What's it called? Can't remember the name. It is called... It's not Facturator. Something like that. Adopter, maybe? Yeah. Let's try some of these presets. It's basically like some distortion, but all vintagey. That sounds shit. There's some really nice presets here, just not what I want right now. I completed the wrong thing. Let's try. What we're gonna try? Isotope trash, maybe? Try camel fat, let's give that a go. That's kind of interesting. Super unfunctional, but... Now let's try fucking starting with a clean preset. Because I actually know how to use this plugin, so. What is... Why is it already going mental? Nothing's turned on. Why is it clipping and distorting? Nothing's turned on. This is fucked. Why? Okay, so plugin's turned off. Sounds fine. It's not my computer spazzing out. I turn it on. It's clipping and shit. It's not even... Nothing's turned on and it's still fucking distorting. Why is it in that? I really like the compressor in Camel Fat. There's some really cool stuff. I'm just trying to. So I don't want to add too much distortion in, because then it will distract. Those frequencies will just distract what's going on with the main synthy sampley thing. I know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, right, okay. Serious tip right now. So, because what I want to do is balance how distorted it is, like what's going on with the mid-range and the top range, with what's going on with the synth. What I should have done all along is tweak the settings while the synth is playing. Just like when you're mixing and doing your EQ, because when you're trying to fit things together, you have to have the other thing in there to see if it fits together. Duh, brain. Right, so let's do it. Fuck! Don't like it at all. Let's leave it for now. It's not working. We'll come back to it later. So, what do we have so far? Not much more than we did when we started. Granted, the reverb makes sense now. Need some sort of effect starting there. That's what I need to do. So what we're going to do is, because I'm such a sample pack guru, maverick, titan, making so many samples, I has a shitload of samples that I can use that no one else has used before, because they're all mine, that I can drag out here. So the question is, where are they? That's the key question. Let's have a look. How long is this video going to be as well? I have no idea. It's still sunny. I want to go outside. So what are we going to do? Sample pack projects. Space effects. I don't know if space effects will work here. I don't know. What about... Let's try these. Yeah, I haven't used many of these samples before. This is from a sample pack that didn't really work, but there's some cool things in it. Loud in the headphones. Maybe that. Might be nice. Might be nice. Not sure if reverse is the right way to do it. Sounds a bit boring now. What if it was like this? That might be onto something. Right, we haven't got long. I just realised, because I'm recording 2 lots of video, my hard drive space is going down so fast. So we're going to conclude very, very soon in 30 seconds. Right, how does this sound? I like that. Let's call it sound or noisy noise. There you go. Sick. I'll do for now. Right, so we did some cool stuff. Fuck, my hard drive space is going down so fast. What I'm going to have to do is, once my USB hub arrives, just kind of use my external hard drive as a scratch disk for these webcam video things. Not that that matters to you guys, but yeah, cool. We're going to call it done. It's been an in session with multiplier video. 26 minutes of awesomeness, and yeah, I'm going to stop recording before my computer explodes.